So thanks for joining us live on Facebook from around the world for this exclusive event. It's a real first for Bentley. We're in Detroit at the Belt for the unveiling of the new Continental Supersports. It's freezing here. It's about minus 12 degrees C, but things are starting to warm up. I think I can hear the cars coming. I better move out the way.
Paul, great to see you.
Hey, Jeff, how are you?
Welcome to Detroit.
Thank you.
If you grew up here, this is just a normal January day. The Supersports. Bentley's second iteration, this generation, goes back to 1925.
1920s, yes.
What makes a Supersports a Supersports?
Jeff, the Supersports sits at the pinnacle of the Continental range. It's got to be the fastest, it's got to be the best handling, it's got to be the most extrovert Continental.
All right. I think everybody's here to see some of these, so let's walk around, give the people a chance to see what's going on here, and then give us some questions, and we'll talk back to everybody in just a minute. As we go around the car, one of the things to pick up, these wheels. You found 20 kilograms of savings on these wheels. That's amazing.
We've saved 20 kilos. On the wheels and the brakes, yeah, that's unsprung mass, really important, helps the handling of the car.
Yep. As we walk further around the exhaust, titanium exhaust, those things sound great.
Titanium exhaust gives the engine great character. Sounds absolutely wonderful, as you just heard earlier. Saves some more weight as well, about another 5 kg.
If you had to pick out three things that make a Supersports, what are those three things?
It's defined by its straight line performance, its cornering ability, and its appearance.
All right. We talk about the British luxury experience, probably best looked at and talked about inside the car. Take us through some of the things that we've done inside the Supersports to make it what it is.
So Jeff, let's take a look at the inside of this car. So you can see here some of the wonderful craftsmanship that Bentley's renowned for. Look at this checkerboard carbon fibre here. Look at this wonderful Alcantara. Look at the 3-color interior on the car. You've got this unique sports steering wheel, unique gear lever, the subtle Supersports branding there.
So within this car, there are many things that you'll find on every Bentley, neural lane on the gear shift, that sort of thing. But this is new for Supersports, the interior.
Yeah, it's a real sporty twist to the car, but no compromise in terms of luxury.
Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful interior execution of 3 colors inside.
Yeah, and you see this wonderful cross-stitching here with the contrast as well.
Alcantara on the steering wheel.
Yeah, great grip, great functionality.
Yeah. All right, come on, let's keep this going. People want to ask us some questions. One of the first questions that we got, I think it was from Chuck. He said, does this include the W12 engine?
The car's got the W12 engine, but not as you've known it previously. 700 brake horsepower in this car, 750 pounds-feet of torque, propels the car to 60 miles an hour in 3.4 seconds, takes it on to a top speed of 209 miles an hour.
So I had another question, which was, okay, but how did you do that? Well, those are great facts, but how did you get that much out of the engine?
Completely redesigned the top of the engine, new turbochargers, new charge air cooling system, new exhaust system, stronger crankshaft.
So for someone that had the previous Supersports, how does this compare to the 2009, the one that was launched in 2009?
Hugely more performance, hugely more agile.
Yeah. A lot of people can't wait to see it, can't wait to have it in their local dealerships. A lot of people wondering, what's the inspiration for the Supersports?
Well, the Supersports name, as you said earlier, goes right back to the 1920s. It was the first 100-mile-an-hour Bentley. The 2009 Supersports was the fastest, most powerful Bentley we'd ever done to date. And this car picks up the mantle now as the fastest, most powerful Bentley to date.
It's pretty cold here. Is this the coldest place you've been?
It's not the coldest I've been. It's about -12 here. In fact, with the last generation of Supersports, we broke the world ice speed record up in Finland, and it was -35 degrees C up there at that time, but we still hit 206 miles an hour on the ice.
The mountains in the picture behind us are representative, actually, of where you did some of the testing with this car.
Yeah, we did testing all around the world. We tested from -30 degrees C to +50 degrees C here. The Alps you see here, we took a drive a few weeks ago, 400 miles over the Alps from Milan to Stuttgart. Wonderful scenery, beautiful car to see that in.
All right, here's one for you. Tell me something I don't know about the Supersports.
Top speed 209 miles an hour. Running at that speed, we could cross a soccer pitch in 1 second.
It was recorded at 206 miles per hour previously. How did you get 3 more miles per hour out of this car?
Over 60 more horsepower. 3 miles an hour doesn't sound like a lot more, but you need an awful lot more power to lift the speed against the air resistance at that sort of kind of top speed.
And one of the big parts to the equation was the new turbochargers.
Larger turbochargers give the car more boost.
Yeah.
Bigger charge air coolers give more charge density, develops more power.
Do you know where the Supersports name came from?
As I said, it goes back to the 1920s.
Yeah.
And it was, in its day, the pinnacle. It's still the pinnacle now.
So, fastest Bentley ever, 209 miles an
Yes.
hour. The original Supersports, when it came out, 1925.
First 100-mile-an-hour Bentley.
There we go. There we go. If you had to take one of these right now and go on a road trip, where would you be?
I'd love to go back over the Alps, maybe down to the Amalfi Coast in Italy for dinner that evening.
Madison asked the question, how long does it take to make one of these?
Well, every Bentley takes time to make.
Yeah.
The love, craftsmanship, care and attention to detail that goes into these cars, about 140 hours.
And what is the biggest driver of that time?
Oh, the interior, without doubt. You've seen the Alcantara, you've seen the leather, you've seen the stitching, you've seen the carbon fibre. That just takes real time and attention to detail to achieve that level of quality and perfection.
We talked about what makes a Supersports a Supersports. What makes a Bentley a Bentley?
Bentley is about this ultimate combination of luxury and performance that no one else comes close to.
Everyone, thank you for joining us for the introduction of the Supersports. We want to answer more of your questions. Keep those coming. We hope you enjoyed this quick look at our Supersports. We'll answer your questions as we can, and look forward to this car in your dealership shortly.
So which one do you want to take?
Well, if I had to take one right now, I'm taking that one.
Well, I'm going to take that one then. I'll race you.
That has a neck warmer.
Okay, I've got a roof.